Good afternoon, Liz. It is Thursday, and I do not understand how you would want to live in Portland, Oregon, but I'm not a judge. You do it. And Chicago is a lot colder than Cincinnati, so I'm not sure how that's going to fare. But, like you said, and I know you do not stay in one place, and I know you're going to travel, and I'm excited for you. But today, Liz, I have decided to tell you my top 10 favorite musicals. I'm trying to stick to strictly to Broadway. There's two exceptions on here because I love them too much to throw them away. So number 10, I have two, and the first one is Street Scene. I love it because I have two songs in it in my repertoire, so I had to do research and I fell in love with this musical. And then my second 10 is Porgy and Bess, which was performed in 1935, and it is a George Gershwin piece. God bless. But I love the Gershwins. They make such pretty music. 1776. And what really surprised me when I heard this musical was like, I didn't expect it to be so dark and dreary and like aggressive. I knew it would be about the war and them running the Constitution, but I didn't think it would be this kind of take on it. Number 8 is West Side Story. At first I really hate West Side Story. That was because in 7th through 8th grade, Miss Abbott's stupid class, who would always watch the beginning of West Side Story, and she would not know that we've already seen the beginning 20,000 times, and she would not fast forward. So I hated it with all my passion, and then our good friend Matt took me to go see it one night at the Aeronaut, and it was beautiful and fantastic, and I take back every mean comment I've ever said about West Side Story. It is amazing, and I love it, but sadly that is only number 8 on my list. So number 7 is Thoroughly Modern Millie. I love this one to death. Just the music was phenomenal, and it's just upbeat and like, yeah. You think you know me? Whatever. And I don't know, it's very empowering and I love it. 6, I had to blame Maggie for this. It's Company. It was performed in 1970, and music's by Stephen Sondheim, and book is by George Fruth. And I didn't think I was going to like Company, but when we watched it with Maggie, it was phenomenal. And I was so happy I got to see it, even if it was on the TV. Obviously, live would be 10 times better, but... Number 5 is Rent. Technically, it's off-Broadway, but it got on Broadway, so I'm going to count it. Okay, so Rent was actually one of the first musicals I've ever seen, right next to Wicked, and I have to say Rent just stuck with me, and I love it to death. The story never fails to make me cry. Alright, number 4 is Legally Blonde. This is one of my favorite comedies, upbeat musicals. Movies of Legally Blonde, check out the musical version and you will love it 10 times more. Moving on, number 3 is Les Miserables. Love Les Mis, it's just so emotional. Second musical, it's a recent one too, and I love it to death, and I want to see it so bad live. It is ragtime stories, and the music has rounds, and the music is just so built up, and the music is ragtime, and I love ragtime music. I'm just so excited for it, and I'm so excited, and I love listening to it, and like, oh! 1 is Into the Woods. I love Sondheim. It's just so pretty and beautiful, and I want to be the witch. That's my dream role in the whole wide world, just to be the witch. Those are my favorites, and I'm excited to share them with you, and I'll see you Monday.